Yeah, so our first major event that we attended with as a team was Ascent Auckland. None of us walked away with a fire spirit. It's a bit sad, but we did have one of our locals, local Grand Crusader members, Jason, also known as Dark, make day 2. He was miraculously the only one from our group to make day 2. The rest of us just scrubbed out hard.
Bubbled. We bubbled.
I wouldn't even say we bubbled. We bubbled the bubble.
We scrubbed the bubbles before it even bubbled.
But it was a really good experience. It was good to get out there and experience a bit more of a high-end, high-tier type event. I know a few of our Grand Crusader players, it was their first time doing anything outside of Christchurch related to a card game. So it was a big step in the right direction for a lot of our players. And we managed to, well, actually no, we failed at that. We tried to push our hardest to get one of those big table mats as a team, but they weren't there. They were out of stock. So we've got payments to, help us out. But yeah, no, it's been a good journey, especially with Ascent Auckland. You guys got anything to add to Ascent Auckland?
What was your favourite thing about Ascent Auckland?
Oh, my favourite thing. Oh, I don't know. The VIP area was pretty good. The food.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I think it was getting my Creative Shock Redemption promos.
Right.
Having a set of shiny Creative Shocks made me really happy because I only ever had 3. Made me sad.
Oh yeah, I remember that time as well. Hamish was in the VIP lounge, eating all the food and stuff. And I was just watching there. I was just watching and I'm like, please, Sam, have some more. Because I wasn't a VIP or anything. But yeah. We should put the photo on there. What about for you?
I talk about this all the time, what my favourite part was. So I wasn't playing at Auckland Ascent, I was judging. And I had the privilege of judging Cabin and Uyang's game in the semi-finals. And just being able to watch them play, this was the 2-hour game. You could just see their brains working, and it really made me fall in love with the game even more. It was like watching 2 masterminds just try and figure out who was going to win. And I learned a lot from both of them on how to better play the decks because of kind of how they presented on the board, and when they were playing they were very mindful of each other and respectful to one another. If one of them needed a break, it was okay. So just being able to see those 2 kind of work towards a goal, albeit only one was going to come out the winner, it was just an awesome experience for me. But one thing that I will always remember from that was we were trying to take a photo as the Grand Crusaders, just kind of as a whole team, but we kept forgetting one person. So we'd get everybody together, take the photo, and then we'd all move away and be like, where's Clopper? And then we had to end up just photoshopping Clopper into it. So if you look at our cover photo on our Facebook page, it's a photoshopped Clopper on it.
There's also version 2.0, which is yeah. This one and this one.
I would like to add that I had to apologise to my opponent in the draft because I had to run away 4 times because there was always someone missing from the photo, so we had to take it again and again and again. So yeah, definitely some fun times.
I'll say Auckland. It was my first time travelling for a TCG as well. Around the time I started playing was around Auckland season.
Yeah.
And then I just I photographed the event as well and got to meet the devs, and yeah, it was pretty cool. And that event made me realize how fun this TCG is, and how much I like my teammates, especially Hamish right here. Yeah.
Who's obsessed with her fiance, so it's okay.
Yeah, sure. I will add in that we did make Jimmy, the secret dev, honorary member. He came out to dinner with us. We had a great chat with him. He was such a lovely dude. All the devs were lovely.
Insert photo here.
But yeah, no. So we have recruited a dev as an honorary member. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, I do think the one thing that I have loved about the events, especially in Auckland, was getting to meet the devs and actually being able to talk with Jimmy, Alan, and Chris, because they were really they were just all in it, and it was really cool to see people that you can clearly tell love the game and just want to see it grow.
That was a great experience. It was I lost to my mate. He knocked me out of top cut chances because I taught him how to play the day before. So he knocked out a few of the better New Zealand players at the time and managed to make his own top cut
Debut.
yeah, just his whole debut to the game altogether, and he made top cut for each of us. But no, that was a good experience. There was 53 players.
Mm-hmm. I think it was 52 because it was. Oh no, it was 53 because there was a bye.
Yeah, there was a bye. This was before Grand Crusaders were officially a thing, but a lot of our local players came up with us to attend the event, which me and Kakao were staying on the top ends of the table until we had 5 rounds. It was round 4 that I ran into Kakao, so me and him were either knocking one of us out. It was very unfortunate, but overall it was a good event. We had one player from Australia come over who got like 9th, but it was a good event.
Yeah, no, I played in that regionals. It was my first time ever kind of playing at a top tier event. So of course I was like bottom table the whole time, which is why I went to judging. Yay, judging. But it was just really cool to be amongst the community and meet a lot of people throughout New Zealand. To also get to know Costa a little bit better, who was the Melbourne player. But I think the thing that I was just forgetting to mention is the who knocked him out of the running, which was Keelan, who is also from Christchurch as well, but lives up north now.
Resides in Hamilton.
Yeah, trader. I can say that, he's my cousin.
Wait, what?
Yeah. But Keelan also made top 8 at Ascent. And he was the Wind Rye player, so I just wanted to give him a little bit of a shout out because he literally learned that weekend before Auckland Regionals, went top 8 there, and then stopped playing, and then came to Auckland Ascent and top 8 there. So
yeah, but can I just also add that he went into Top Cup and he went in with a first round bye because there was a deck list error for his opponent. So he came in and he lost both games. He just needed to win one game. Didn't need to win 2. Needed to win 1. He lost both of them. Like
at the end of the day, Levi was just the better player.
Levi TCG.
Yeah,
clearly.
It was Levi. None of us here present were at Wellington Regionals.
We had Christchurch Regionals, which we had Jordan get his invite, which meant he was coming to Nats. Took a while to convince him to come to Nats, but they came to Nats at the end.
We also had Aiden as well, who.
Oh yeah, you did, eh? Yeah.
And we had James and Liam Gill from Nelson.
Yeah.
Fellow card merchant people. So yeah, it was, I think, just to be able to host it at our home store was really nice, and to see all the people that travelled to come. It made the community just feel a lot bigger and a lot stronger to see a lot of our friends just show up on the day. Yeah, it also just shows how strong the New Zealand community is, I think.
Yeah.
And then it's Nelson, where you got your invite.
Yeah, I got third.
Nice.
Diana, too good. Unless she has water.
Do you still like Diana?
Yeah.
He was just angry at her for a week.
Well, she didn't listen to me when I was, at the recent regionals, so I put her away for a week and she's listening again, so that's the main thing. She's doing well. Won the hobby last Tuesday. So. But, yeah, no, that was a good event. That was Nelson's first big Grand Archive event, which, once again, another New Zealand representative, Marnie, who was the TO for the event, he did such an amazing job running that event. There was so much great support with the prizing behind it. So, best of luck to Marnie at Worlds. He managed to place second at Oceania Nationals, which is a good feat for him, because I think this is his first time doing something real big for a card game and making it so far. So, yeah, best of luck to him on his journey.
Yeah. And then we travel all the way down to Dunedin, where we got beat by a 13-year-old.
He's our 13.
Yeah, he's our 13-year-old, that's okay.
Yeah.
You want to talk on Dunedin, Richie?
What happened in Dunedin?
The regionals have been great. We've obviously gone through a few of them, and every regional we've had something cool come out of it. Like the Dunedin one, we have one of our locals who isn't part of Grand Crusaders, but we support him really big, who's 13. He's 13, and he managed to get 6 at the regionals.
Yeah, it's his first time traveling for a competitive TCG as well.
Shout out to Lucas's mum. We're down with him.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lucas went to round 4 undefeated with erupting, and then
he paired into Mitchell.
Yeah, he paired into Mitchell Sterling, who won the whole thing, and unfortunately Blanche stopped erupting, and then he just had an unfortunate tiebreaker going into the last round and couldn't make it through. But yeah,
no, he did us all proud though. I mean, also a little shout out to Mick Farlin, who I keep forgetting about, not gonna lie.
He's a Dunedin.
Yeah, he's a better night stew, but he also lives here in Christchurch, so it's just a little shout out to him for placing in top 8 as well, because I forgot it in our Facebook post. Sorry for following. But yeah, I think the thing that has been so great about being able to travel around New Zealand for all the regionals has just been you kind of get to not only meet a lot of new people, you get to see a lot of old faces that you haven't seen in a while, but also it just shows how much everyone really cares about this game. Nationals.
Yeah, we've got one last big event to talk about, which obviously was Oceania Nationals that we attended all the way over in Melbourne, Australia. Absolutely great experience though, getting to meet a lot of the other Australians that I didn't really get to interact with, and even seeing the people come over from Malaysia and Singapore, such a great event.
There was also one from Europe as well.
Yes, yeah, and then there was the Europe player who made day 2, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. No, it was really good. I got to talking with Alan, the dev, a bit more, which was really good. It was nice having a actual deep, meaningful convo about the actual card game. And yeah, I placed terribly. I got like three wins, 3 losses. So I was just, yeah, it is what it is. Unfortunately, we only had one Grand Crusader, who was Wilson, make it through to day 2. We did have one member who got 17th.
The bubble mage himself.
I wasn't gonna say it.
He's been dubbed Bubble Mage. But yeah, no, it's Nationals itself was great, and then coming to the Monday after Nats, we all attended. We went to Greensboro Games or something. I can't remember. I can't remember the exact name of the card.
Was it Greensboro or was it Box Hill?
Boxer.
Yeah, I think it was Box
Yeah.
Hill because that's where, shout out to Sarah, her and Andrew go.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
But anyways, we all went to a hobby there on the Monday night, and Alan and Siladar showed up to play. Now, we had 3 rounds, and Siladar actually ran into 3 Grand Crusaders each round. First round he was versing Clopper, and he annihilated Clopper. Round 2 came into me, and we went to game 3, and unfortunately he took an L against me. He just couldn't keep up with the curses. He played it really well. He was playing water Tony? Yes, Water Tony allies.
That was Domain.
Domain water. But yeah, I double DG'd him and locked him up to take the shots, so there was not much he could do about that. And then round 3 he went into Jordan and took another L, which was essentially a water mirror, but Jordan was on allies instead of domains.
He made Solidar pay the it was the most expensive what was it? Is it Song of Frost or what was the other card?
Oh, Frostbite.
Stormathorn.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it was the most expensive one, but he did it. Yeah. It was fun to watch.
But yeah, I'll leave Atahu to tell us about her judging experience in that.
Yeah, again, always judging. But I was judging pretty much top table because that's where the stream was. So I was stream judge. So if you saw anything wrong happen, no, you didn't. And pretty much I, again, had the privilege of watching Glenn the whole day. He did not leave the top table pretty much at all. So between being stream judge, I was also their judge as well and supported them if they had any rulings. It was just, there was so much on the line, and also just to see 3 of the top 4 players be from New Zealand, I think that just made the experience all that better. And to have one be a Grand Crusader just topped it off, I think. For me, if I speak a little bit on the judging experience of all these events, I've heard horror stories of other games when you're judging and people just being, I don't know, really over the top when, you know, they don't agree with the judging or like a judge ruling. And for this game though, the experience that I've had with players, yes, times can be really up there and emotions are high, but players are so respectful, and I could not ask for a better community. to be my first judging experience. And with it being such a new game too, like there are a lot of learning curves, and so yeah, it is really cool to see the devs be so on board when people have ideas around rulings and things like that. I will say I'm a big fan of all the photos that Midgie takes, but one of my favourite photos that she took was when she was standing in an elevator and we were all surrounding the devs and everyone wanted to get in it, and so we took one really good photo and then one blurry as hell photo.
There was a video too. I was like,
But I do absolutely love every photo that gets taken because it just shows all of our experiences and how much fun we really have with this game. Yeah.